Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine self-love strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. And this idea that it's like a whole cult, a phenomenon. Oh my gosh, we can change genders. No, you can't. The way the nervous system works for women, women have a far more robust nervous system. Neurologically, our brain structures are different. Our bones are different. Our muscles are different. Our body structure is different. And if trans were a real thing, then why didn't it happen 1,000 years ago when there's no surgery? Sure, people got confused internally with gender dysphoria, but when surgery came, why would we want to create adults who are incapable of having children? Because that is the main way we grow. It takes us away from our biological imperatives to survive and procreate. Relationships are the main way we grow into healthy, mature adults. But we've now just cut their ability to have kids and to have a healthy relationship as an adult, and now they're forever on hormones. How is that creating a healthy child? And putting that decision in a child's hands, is that overburdening the child? We don't let kids get tattoos until they're 18. They can't drink alcohol. They can't smoke a joint. They can't drive a car until they're 16. So how can they decide at 6, 7, 8, 10 years old, oh, I'm the opposite gender. Oh, you've never been that thing, but now you're deciding that thing based on things outside of yourself? We live in a holographic universe. Our external reality is a projection of our internal reality. So if they reject themselves, I mean, there's no more bigger rejection internally because kids don't have any external control. Life is so bad. Oh my God. Okay. When girls are traumatized as children, it puts them in their masculine, one step towards trans. Like feminism, I don't need a man. That is one step towards trans. That's putting women in their left brain all day long, overcreating testosterone, destroying their body, destroying their mental health. Women are neurologically designed to be in their right brain most of the day, the nurturing, the compassion, the forgiveness, the creativity, the intuition. And everything starts on the right brain, then moves to the left. You create and then you orchestrate. That's how it works. But we're confusing little kids about themselves because we don't understand how to treat women and how to treat men. I mean, we're still arguing, right? What is a man? What is a woman? You ask someone in America, woman in America, what does a man do? Oh, he provides and protects. What does a woman do? Whatever she wants. I'm sorry, girlfriend, you have a womb for a reason and we're having population collapse. Why? Oh, all these masculine women who are not connected to their femininity, to their right brain, to their creation, to their womb because of their childhood trauma. I mean, there's an epidemic, a spike in girls wanting to transition to boys in 2015. That's when my kids were in high school. It's exactly when all that was happening. I was born in 1970. I'm a Gen Xer. Divorced, mom was an alcoholic, dad was a workaholic. I started working at 12 years old, even though I lived in a very affluent town in Southern California, right next to Malibu. I live right next to Malibu and I had to get a job. But then I was being treated like a little boy, right? My dad was in his feminine, my mom was in her masculine. There we get the mental illness. But let's let Dr. Gabor Mate, who's a family medicine practitioner who specializes in how childhood trauma impacts adults, to kind of explain how a healthy child is created and how an unhealthy child is created in terms of attachment and authenticity. He's a Jungian, Carl Jung, who speaks of the individuation process and a healthy individuation process and how that works. So let's get into that video. Bigger.
Addiction is a complex psychological physiological process, but which manifests in any behavior that a person enjoys, finds relief in, and therefore craves in the short term, but suffers negative consequences in the long term and doesn't give up despite the negative
Could
consequences.
trans, especially trans kids, fall under this category? I'll let you make that decision.
Giving pleasure, relief in the short term, negative consequences in the long term, inability to give it up. Now, notice I has said nothing about substances. I said any behavior. So it could be related to cocaine, crystal meth, heroin, fentanyl, marijuana, alcohol, whatever. Could also be sex, gambling, internet, relationships, shopping, eating, work, extreme sports, working out, pornography, any number of human activities.